You see, everything in life manifests itself as a form, right? Your thoughts become reality when you put it into action. It starts from abstract to something real, from the spiritual to the physical world, right? Everything has a type of form, right? Your mind, your behavior, your mindset, the way you think has a form, and that manifestation is in the way you behave, the way you dress, the people who you choose to acquaint yourself, right? And because of that, the power that you have is to not let anything become a solidified form. The power that you have is to become formless, right? And what you're able to do, right, is to always be changing with circumstance by taking on a form and hardening like that form, similar to when wax becomes hardened, it becomes difficult for it to be moved, but when it's warm, you can actually move it around, right? By you taking on a form and hardening, you open yourself up for attacks and disappointments and ridicule, right? It's very similar to when I say, when you meet somebody and you like them a lot, in your mind you solidify an image of them in your mind and say, this is what I want. You say, this is what I want no matter what. I want to be with this person, this is what I want. And you start imagining that, and all of a sudden, what initially was a simple imagination, which you could have thrown out, but because you keep entertaining that imagination, that image in your mind, that could be completely impossible because maybe this person is toxic, that form will harden. And you're going to want to make this happen no matter what. See what I'm saying? Formlessness is about being more fluid. It's about learning more about how to let go. Formlessness is that you accept that things don't last forever, that you don't really know people at first, right? That sometimes the reality is the opposite of what you see. That sometimes, that most likely, you don't really know people. You don't really know their secrets. You don't really know everything about the person, because to really know somebody, you got to see their shadow side. And most people are always trying to hide their shadow for social reasons, right? This rationality, this reality, accepting this reality that things will change forever, that nothing will last forever, that people are never what they seem to be on the outside, that you could potentially be disappointed, and that things will always be changing, sometimes not in your favor. That means maybe the relationship will end. Once you accept that reality, then that gives you ultimate power, right? The ability to love without fear, right? To not let go, to not let people make you bitter, to adapt to circumstance, to excel no matter the circumstance, and above all, to adapt with age and develop the grace and beauty that inevitably comes with age, right? So as you guys can see, the ultimate power is pretty much understanding that you will get disappointed, and that even if you get hurt, you're not gonna even if you know something's gonna hurt you, you're still gonna risk it because you know you're able to recover, right? And this is the power, is that the ultimate power is pretty much accepting that you will have your downs and that you will make it. That gives you a flexible mind, right? But that's not the only thing. Please keep watching, people. It sounds like I'm just talking about the mentality, but it's not, right? Because it also comes down to not let people make you bitter, where people will disappoint you. You accept that as a reality. That flexibility, where somebody screws you over, you should also be flexible enough to deal with people screwing you over and learn from it and move on from it, right? To not let people get you bitter, to adapt with age, meaning that if you're not a 20-year-old person, that means you don't dress like a 20-year-old person, right? That means you don't hold on to the youth. You allow yourself to age gracefully. All right, people, if you guys enjoy that type of content, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, and you guys have some situations you guys want me to answer, maybe somebody's playing you, maybe somebody doesn't like you, maybe you want to make somebody like you, maybe you want to tell me your situation and see what I think, you guys can click on the description down below and purchase a one-on-one phone coaching call with me that is completely confidential and nobody knows about it. And there I'll be able to give you my personal opinion about your situation. And at the end of the day, when you work with me, you're gonna get answers. All right. The point is that you're not gonna waste your time. If you guys want to do that, click on the description down below. Those are the one-on-one private confidential phone calls. And if you guys want to be able to for me to answer your questions like you see in my videos where I answer questions, you guys can book an email coaching session, which is more affordable, and you guys can change things around and nobody will know it's you. And there you'll be able to get a one-on-one type of coaching, and I'll be able to post it on YouTube. And the beauty about it is that nobody finds out because you could just change your name, people. You say you're in China, I'm gonna say you're in Australia. Nobody's gonna find out, people. Now, I wanna make it clear. The private one-on-one phone call are private, confidential. The email coaching calls, as you guys can see, are things that I post on YouTube. They're more affordable and they let me post a video on it. As long as you change things around, nobody will know it's you. So don't be shy, man. I love working with people, and at the end of the day, it's my passion to help people. You guys have no idea how happy this makes me to be able to help you guys at an individual basis. And at the end of the day, you're gonna get my honest advice. A lot of people bullshit you just to bring you back as a customer. If you guys are looking for that honest advice, this is the guy for you. Okay? See you guys.